Avelar, can you
Judge,
verify whether or not he served time for a 1994 murder?
I do recall that coming up in December, Your Honor.
He
And
did?
so I do, yes. And so when I talk to my client, my notes don't reflect what it was that he went to the penitentiary for, but I do know that he does have at least
Mr.
one prior
Salazar?
trip.
Mr. Salazar,
Yeah.
did you go to prison in 1994 for murder?
Yes, I did.
How many years did you serve for murder?
13-9.
39?
13-9.
13-9?
Yeah.
What number is that? 13 years, 9 months?
Yeah.
Okay. And who did you murder?
A child molester.
God bless him.
Oh, please, Mr. Avila. Okay.
So Judge, it's been, Mr. Salazar, how long have you been in custody?
Since November.
Sir,
I think we need to take.
Mr. Salazar, can I ask him some questions, Mr. Avila, and then
Of course.
if you don't want him to answer, you can interrupt.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Salazar, were you working in November?
Yes, I was working for a company.
What company?
Toro. I was doing the plastics for the lawnmowers and weed eaters, everything.
Okay.
I have that information also, Judge.
Okay. And sir, do you have any means of getting, I mean, you have to come up with $2,000. Did you try to borrow the money from somebody, sir?
No, I haven't been able to talk to nobody about no money or nothing. You know, my money's gone because she had my debit card.
She is a complaining witness in this case?
Yeah, she took
Okay.
my debit card and they couldn't give it back to me.
Okay.
I don't have no money.
You don't have any money at all.
No, I don't have no money in the bank. She took it all.
Mr. Avelar, are you appointed or retained?
Appointed, Judge. He has been found to be indigent.
Okay. Okay, sir. Do you have any relatives that you can go and ask to borrow the money, sir?
No, all my family's in Arizona.
Okay, that's okay. There's phones that you can call them up and you can say, hey, I need $2,000. Can you loan it to me? And then I'll work it off and pay you later. Do you have relatives that you can do that? No? Sir, do you have a vehicle that you can sell?
It's gone.
It's gone?
Yeah, everything's gone that I had. I don't have no clothes, nothing. So
Who took it?
the girl I was staying with.
Okay, was she a girlfriend, a lover, a wife?
Girlfriend.
I'm sorry? She's
She was
what?
she was just a girlfriend.
Okay. Okay. You don't have a house with equity in it that you can sell?
Nothing. I was living in my car.
At the time of your arrest?
No, when I met her, I was living in my car
Okay.
because I had nowhere to go.
Mr. Salazar, who lives on Sierra Madre?
One of my friends.
Can you borrow the money from that friend?
No.
Can anybody give me some more facts about this 1994 murder?
Well, I can tell you this much, Judge. So it says here, so he's sentenced to 15 years in 1994, and it says he's given supervised release in 2007. But in 2011, the supervised release is revoked and he's sent back to prison. Now, I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but that's just from reading the rap sheet.
Well, I can guess he wasn't living by the terms and conditions of his supervised release. Mr. Avelar, do you know anything about that?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay. Mr. Salazar, why is it that you went back to prison after you were released?
Because I moved from one house to another and I didn't report.
And you didn't report?
No.
Mr. Salazar. Judge, is there a breakout room?
No, I can't do that when they're in jail. I could do that normally, but then you're going to stop my entire proceeding.
Yes, Mr. Salazar. If I convince the district attorney to reduce this to a misdemeanor, time served, is that something that you would do?
Yeah.
Mr. Martinez?
Oh, no. No, that's no. The rec is no. The rec is 15 years. No. Like I said, he's been to prison. So it can't be any less than he's already done. He's already done 15 years.
Does the complaining witness want to prosecute?
We touched base with her back in November when this happened, Your Honor, and she was on board in November.
Okay, if she's not on board now, if you can't find her or she's not on board, would you consider a misdemeanor in this case, Mr. Martinez?
Well, I'll look at it, Your Honor. I mean, it's
okay.
Like, you know me. I'm just not difficult for the sake of being difficult, but
no.
I absolutely, if I look at it and oh my goodness, it's not what we thought, absolutely, I'll revisit it.
Okay, revisit it, and probably with a focus of whether or not the complaining witness is available, number one, and whether or not she wants to go forth with it, right?
Yes, ma'am. We'll reach out to her.
She might not. Okay, at this point, Mr. Avelar, you have a tough job ahead of you, and that's to be diligent, and that's to make sure this DA answers our questions. Meanwhile, I want a little bit of a history in regards to this murder. The complaining witness, I want to know who it was. I want to know if he indeed was a convicted child molester or not. I want to know
He was a child molester. He was a child molester. He was my wife's cousin. And he molested my niece. And when I was told, I lost I lost it. And that's what happened there,
Okay.
And they gave me time for that, I paid all them years.
I don't think my client stands to benefit from lying, Judge. I mean, he's.
No, I believe him.
Yeah.
Mr. Abelard, I believe him. I believe him. I believe him. I do. I believe him. It was a family member. Okay. I believe him. I do. Okay. Let's see if the complaining witness wants to go forth with this case. Is there, Mr. Martinez, are there pictures, photos, anything ugly, egregious in this case regarding, was it impeding breath?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay. Are there pictures that are ugly and egregious or not?
Well, I'm looking at the pictures now. It's the complaining witness. She does have some visible injuries on her chest area and scratches on her arms and legs and a swollen face.
Okay.
But like I said, the facts are that he literally, she said, she told the police that he told her, "I'm going to kill you." So I just, I think that's, considering the fact.
It is, but we have to look at the context that it's in. I mean, take those words isolated. Maybe she told him, "I'm going to castrate you."
Right.
And then he had to say, "Oh, no, I'm going to kill you." Okay, I want to know what happened first, because you can't take one sentence, isolate it, and then crucify him.
Judge, believe me, I'm not trying to misconstrue the facts for you. I'm really not. It's just.
No, I know that. No, I know you're not. But we can't just take that one isolated incident. That one isolated remark. What did she say before, if anything? If she didn't say anything, then you're absolutely right. That was totally uncalled for and so random and ridiculous.
He was at home and she was coming from the bar, so I can assume she'd been doing a little bit of drinking.
Okay.
Right. He was like, "Hey, where have you been?" And she says, "I was at the bar," and then they start to argue. He grabs her, chokes her, he begins to punch her, he says, I'm going to kill you. And then, let me see here. If I grab you from the throat from here, you could die. Then she tells him, please let me go. Don't kill me. So she tells him, hey, I'm going to go smoke outside. And that's when she calls the police.
Did the judge dip on out? There you are, Judge.
Judge, we can't hear you.
I did so. There it is. Is it, am I back?
You're back, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you guys. Let's see where the complaining witness wants to go with this. That's going to be impactful as well for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's revisit this. Let's try and work something out through emails now that I think I have all the facts, right? Mr. Salazar, can I speak to you again? If you're out, if I reduce it and you make it, or if I do a total PR bond, I don't know what I'm going to do in this case. I just need some more information. Where would you live?
I got a friend that's gonna help me. If I get out, I do remodeling homes. That's what I've been doing. And I was working at the
Okay.
factory.
Okay, sir.
You know?
Okay. And I'm assuming that this girl had been out drinking all night long.
Yeah, and then I had to go to the bar and get the card. And
Oh, she was using your card. Not only was she drinking at the bar, then she was using your debit card to pay for drinks.
all my money's gone, you know, and I didn't tell her I was gonna kill you. We just got in a fight. Whatever she had, I just told her, you know what, I'm through with it. And she said, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, I'm gonna go outside. She went outside and then she started knocking on the neighbor's door. So, and then I told her, you know what, I don't wanna argue with you because I'm not gonna win this. So I'll just leave. I left.
And did you tell, okay, you're telling me you never told her, I'm gonna kill you.
No, I didn't tell her I didn't kill her. I didn't tell her that. And then I come back to get my stuff, but everybody's gone. You know, and then I'm right there. I was packing the stuff. I even told the officer I'm packing my stuff, but he said, no, you don't need it. So they took me to the county jail.
And you've been there ever since?
Ever since then, I never told her I was gonna kill her. Nothing like that.
Okay.
I was just gonna leave.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Mr.
And
Martinez?
she wasn't
That's right.
only she wasn't only drinking because I found a pipe and some crack in the car.
Okay, sir. Okay, Mr. Salazar, thank you, sir. I believe Mr. Salazar. Okay. Let's finish this by email, talk to the complaining witness, and let's see what we can do. Okay, gentlemen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you. Yo me
Thank you,
excuse, Mr. Salazar. We're going to stay working on your case, sir. Don't worry. You have a very good attorney, so don't worry. He's going to try to get you out. The next one is Jesus